All right, we're gonna get straight into the video. I'm gonna add the Bible verse and things like that, like in post, because like my tablet needs to charge and it dies so damn fast. Wolf, your shout out goes as follows. Post Saiyan Saga, a legion of Viltrumites were factually demolished as the warriors. Nappa and Vegeta, Earth would be theirs, but the entire army of Saiyans, no chance. Saiyans have an understanding of Ki, which alone is a lot for Viltrumites. If it's a lot for Viltrumites, you know what? No, fuck that. No, I'm not even gonna get into it. They send their babies to conquer planets. And so it is written, the first man, Adam, was made a living soul. The last Adam was made a quickening spirit. Again, that's Corinthians 15:45. Now let's get on to the main video.
A few minutes later.
Anyway, let's get right into the video of Daredevil Born Again. Man. I will not lie. This was a good 2 episodes. Before someone in the comments says, oh, you late as hell. I know. Look, man, I've been binge watching the first Daredevil series to catch myself up, refamiliarize myself with the character. And on top of that, yeah, man, I've been troubleshooting for a minute. So yeah, that's why I haven't been like making videos on it, because I've literally just been working on it. Anyway, peace. Like, honestly, I don't want to give like too many negative connotations, because I know what people are gonna say in the comments. Oh, it just dropped. Like, bro, it's only 2 episodes, so relax. So to mitigate those comments, I'm just gonna say this: the goods, the cinematography, amazing. I like it. It does capture the Daredevil vibe almost one-to-one perfectly. And for those who have criticisms like, oh well, it should, you know, look like the Daredevil show because it's basically a continuation, I agree 100% with those criticisms. Because personally, the idea that you're gonna bring back a very beloved fan character when it comes to how fans perceive Marvel and when it comes to how they view modern Marvel, like, I do think it's important to handle it the way fans hope for. I don't get why it's a hot take to say, yeah, giving fans exactly what they want is a good thing. Yeah, a prime example of like fans getting what they want from these companies. It's like we finally got the Daredevil like logo on the suit like while I was editing for this. So yeah, that's crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, took us long enough, am I right? But hey, we're here and I'm thankful for it. Like, it's genuinely boggling how people cope for these companies. It's like, gang, I get you getting paid for some of them, and I'm not gonna name names for certain YouTubers, but I know who you are. I do feel like a lot of them chill because they get paid and bought out by the companies that they make videos on constantly, and it does kind of ruin the authenticity of their take because they're not allowed to be genuine with a lot of takes, personally, in my opinion. But that's my little tangent. Let's get back into it. In my opinion, I won't lie, acting, fantastic. Bro, it's like, what did you expect? You're getting the entire cast from the main freaking Daredevil show back, and they're fully in the MCU, and there's no more of this whole, oh, well, a branch timeline, or in a different universe, or none of that. We're here, man. And a lot of it does not carry over from She-Hulk, and I'm glad that it doesn't. Thank Christ. Pretty much the only thing that it's really tied to is No Way Home. And only because they mentioned Spider-Man one time and never mentioned him again. For now, who knows? We might get a crossover, but I doubt it because Tom Holland's schedules, who knows what he's doing right now. Probably, you know, making haha with his Harley Quinn, if you know what I mean. So yeah, for me, I'm just like, gang, personally, in my opinion, I thought this show was amazing so far. Only time will tell how bad it gets or how good it gets. But one thing I did not like, and this is going to be something that a lot of people are going to have bits and pieces of takes on. Killing Foggy Nelson is an idiotic choice. This is the stupidest way to give Matt Murdock some drama and to have him fall from grace again, even though he already did that in like his own show and in The Defenders. But we're gonna have to retread this again for some reason. I don't know why. But aside from that, like, I think there's so many more interesting storylines from the comics, just in general, that you can just make up for the show that doesn't involve, oh, killing off a beloved fan character. My issue with having his main cast members just disappear from the plot, even like you've seen that with like the female character, I think her name is Sharon or whatever, but like she had a very important role as well. Like, she grounded Matt as well as Foggy doing the same thing in the real world and like how to navigate it. You know, it made it more than just a mask or cowl that he wore. No, he can really just focus on being human as well as being this defender and protector of Hell's Kitchen. So when you take those two away, you take away a bit of his soul in a way. because Matt is a very like tragic and interesting character in his own right. You know, he deals with his spiritual faith, his religious faith, in a way that not many other characters would. He's very vocal about his religion, and I feel like in this modern day and age is getting shunned more than anything else. So having him wrestle with his faith yet again is irritating. I won't lie, it's really annoying. Because we got to go through this storyline literally like twice, maybe 3 or 4 times. The entire Daredevil series was like him wrestling with like the devil inside of him falling into his own sin of, you know, anger, rage, and even like darker implications with him taking another life. So for me, finding that, oh, we're retreading this again, like he almost straight up off Bullseye, just straight up. Like, how did he survive that? I don't know. Like, gang, how? I don't know. I feel like that is just irritating for me personally. Now, as for the Wilson Fisk inclusion, I feel like I feel like this was like a natural progression to what he had setting up in the Echo series. So having him, you know, also, you know, carry over a lot of his plot points as far as him being gone from Vanessa because he was recovering. And interesting enough, they didn't really mention Vanessa too much or even show her too much in the Echo show, which is weird, but glad that they're doubling down on Vanessa's inclusion here because she was a very huge driving force in Matt and Fisk's dynamics. She added a lot more humanity to Fisk, that he wasn't just a evil maniacal businessman. He actually had like a reason onto why he was doing what he was doing. And his reason was, in his own world, he was a hero of his own story. And I feel like that's how you do a lot of these tragic characters and tragic villains, like have their mission feel like, yes, you can watch them on their own merits and still be just as interested in his goal. Like Fisk, from what it seems and from what it appears, he is trying to fix New York. He is trying to help New Yorkers in a way that he believes only he can. Not only by just, you know, his own grimy tactics, by just showing the people there is a better way, you know, that vigilantism isn't just the only way to have hope in this world. Even though I would argue in this day and age, you have aliens coming from the sky, have literal superpowered criminals and high-tech criminals. I feel like at the end of the day, your common police officer can't do anything against that. What is a police officer gonna do against a Chitauri or a Thanos? What are they gonna do? Like, what are they gonna do? So yeah, I feel like that angle is a bit dumb. I hate it. And you can feel the political undertones and it's annoying. But bro, I just feel like in the moment Trump gets out of office, then they'll finally shut up with this.
Emotional damage.
Even though he's been in office before and the world didn't catch on fire.
And that's a fact.
People could say that, oh, they're not doing it to like, you know, represent Trump. And yes, they are. Yes, they are. Like, why do we pretend that that's not why they're doing this? Like, we all know about the election. We knew it was coming. Like, gang, it is what it is. Get over it, bro, please. Like, gang, so what? Your freaking political candidate didn't win. Get over it. Jesus. It is not the end of the world. So at the end of the day, man, yeah, that's my take on the whole political aspect of the show.
Yeah, no, 6 episodes deep, and I can safely say the humor just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't land. I'm not a fan of it. There was this Asian police type character, negotiator, having a conversation with the British fuck or Irish fuck, and I just didn't care. I just didn't damn care. It went on for too long, and it seemed like they were just spending more time like cracking wise the entire time than actually negotiating. It was really fucking annoying.
You can feel all their allegories from a mile away. It'd be impossible not to see them, but to each their own. People are gonna pretend like it's just not there. Whatever, man. But so far, you can see that Fisk is doing what he said he was gonna do. He's doing it in a decent way. Like,
yeah, I lied. It shows how incompetent Fisk actually is. It literally took Daredevil coming out of retirement to take care of a freaking painter. Honestly, I don't even know what I was thinking there. But then again, I only saw 2 episodes at this point. Anyway.
Like personally, he got past the red tape to fix a freaking issue that the citizens were having issues with. They voiced the red tape. He was like, okay, consider it done. Fix it now. Easy. Like, gang, W political move. To gain the will of the people is to win half the battle. Like, honestly, the man was cooking there. I enjoyed it greatly. Like, I like seeing, you know, our antagonists or our villains doing good things without even really, you know, making a big deal about it. Like, yeah, he did a good thing, and yes, it was to manipulate the populace, but he genuinely does care. And that's the interesting part about Fisk and why he's such a great character in the MCU. He is a caring man. He does care for for what he cares for. You know, he does stand for what he said he is. He just does it in the most grimy way possible. Like, and to that, I'm just like, gang, give me more of these two characters going at it. Give me more of these two just talking in scenes and having a very tense conversation. And honestly, we're gonna be here for it. Now, I do think the whole vigilante stance that Fisk is taking, I think that's gonna bite him in the ass in the long run, obviously, because this is a Daredevil show. I'd be damned if they're not gonna have Daredevil in the damn show. Like, seriously, I'd be freaking annoyed if he wasn't in the show, if he really is like hanging it up and he's only barely gonna be in the suit, because that's gonna be annoying for sure. Like, can you have more of his drama? Yes. I think with that being said, hot take coming, I think personally, if it was just about Matt, I would still watch it.
Stop it. Get some.
I would still be here for it, but at the same time, I would be just waiting for the red tights to be put back on, if I'm being real with you.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
No.